The Sorceress coming up now with also Shady Life and On Your Kate. Racy Blue Chip, Lancelot Hall and the Virginian. So this one over the 2200 metres. Start in the back straight around to the judge and then 3 laps of this spacious circuit. So about to head towards the start. 3 on the front, 3 on the back, stand by. Ready to go, race 1. Set and he lets them go. Shady Life began well, then galloped and getting out well out in the middle On Your Kate, looking for the lead around the Sorcerers. Getting up behind them, Racy Blue Chip, down and pacing then would have been Shady Life. Back near the tail end of the field, Lancelot Hall and out wide, the Virginian. In the run around the first corner and from the inside, it's been able to hold the lead. The Sorcerers led On Your Kate. 3 back against the markers then would have been behind them, Racy Blue Chip. Coming around them out wide of the Virginian. Going to lob in the 1-1 now would have been Shady Life. And last up on the outside at the 1800 metre marks, Lancelot Hall. Going along at an even tempo. And the Sorceress led by 4 metres now to On Your Kate. 1.5 metres away, the Virginian. 3 back against the inside as they go to the 1600. Would have been Racy Blue Chip. It's covered up by Shady Life and seeing them all as they run down the back, Lancelot Hall. Midway down the back, 1500 left to go. And the Sorceress led for Frank Stacey by 8 metres, running second On Your Kate. Moving up to a clear second now, the Virginian, tracked up by Shady Life. Second last then would have been Racy Blue Chip, and last up on the outside at the 1300 metre marks, Lancelot Hall. Up the straight they come, a little over 2 laps to run. The Sorceress, been untroubled at the head of affairs, led by 1.5 metres. Up on its outside, the Virginian. Next on the inside, On Your Kate, getting a good run, Shady Life. Next against the pegs would have been Racy Blue Chip, and last up on the outside is Lancelot Hall. About to head to the back. The Sorceress by 2.5 metres to the Virginian. Running third On Your Kate and then Shady Life. Second last as they go to the 1,000 metre peg then would have been Racy Blue Chip, and up on its outside is Lancelot Hall. 900 left to go. The Sorceress still in front by 1.5 metres to the Virginian. Running third On Your Kate, then Shady Life. Second last the inside, Racy Blue Chip, and is joined on the outside now by Lancelot Hall. At the top of the straight, a lap left to travel. And still going all right, the Sorceress led with a clear margin. The Virginian niggled at the outside. On Your Kate travels all right behind him, and then Shady Life. Next against the pegs, Racy Blue Chip, needing a good slice of luck. And up on its outside, Lancelot Hall. Up on the western corner after the bell. The Sorceress still in front. The Virginian's gone up to almost join it. Still going all right behind them then would have been On Your Kate, Shady Life, Lancelot Hall, and back to last is Racy Blue Chip. Down the back, the Sorceress about a head in front of the Virginian under the whip, running on strongly now, Lancelot Hall. Behind them On Your Kate, needing a run, and then Shady Life. 200 to go, Lancelot Hall swept up. Claim the lead now from the Virginian, trying to go with it. The Sorceress kicking back, and they've beaten off On Your Kate. At the top of the straight, it's the Virginian giving a bit in the middle, joined by Lancelot Hall, and then the Sorceress. Lancelot Hall out in the middle, took a narrow lead from the Virginian. The Virginian kicking back, and Lancelot Hall, the Virginian. The Virginian won it by a neck on the line to Lancelot Hall. Behind them would have been the Sorceress, Racy Blue Chip, run on well. Then On Your Kate, and last in would have been Shady Life. Good strong run by the Virginian. Sitting in the breeze and proving too strong. Kicking back nicely to win from Lancelot Hall. They've beaten off the Sorceress, who whacked away well and running on well late in the race would have been Racy Blue Chip. But you should find the winner here is number 8, the Virginian. Now the winner is number 8, the Virginian. Trained by Tony Camilleri, driven by Anthony Adams, is raced by R. Connolly. The bay getting 6. The Virginian has won well. Second in goes to number 7, Lancelot Hall. Trained and driven R. Slater. Third in's gone to number 3, the Sorceress, trained and reined by Frank Stacey. And fourth in to number 6, Racy Blue Chip, trained by Tony Camilleri, driven by Ashley Camilleri. So the numbers here are 8, 7, 3, 6, and we will announce the numbers a few times, seeing the scoreboards out of action once again. Now just let the public know that once again we're still waiting on Sky Channel to put the finishing touches to the monitor for the TV to view the interstate races. They do assure us they're going to get it done as soon as they can. Now there's all clear. All clear to pay on the winner, number 8, the Virginian, driven by Anthony Adams. Second in's gone to number 7, Lancelot Hall R. Slater. Third in's gone